New on Curiosity Stream. She was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on the spy who stole the atom bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Hey, Ola, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Hey, Chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes says American foods the whole world loves. But first time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com. Jump right in with the birthdays. Ola Macholos today is our youngest daughter, Sierra, pronounced Squirt's 23rd birthday. Could you please give her a Suck It Up cupcake, a big old bong rip, and some of Mike's bitter butter batter? I love you, Squirt. Stay fresh, my friends. That from Mom and Dad.
So, suck it up, cupcake!
Betty bought her about some butter, but she said it's butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. So she bought a bitter butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter. So just better. Betty bought her bitter butter.
Guys, I was curious if you could send my girl, Jamie Lynn, a special birthday request. Awesome mom that will do anything for the two kids, Grayson and Keelan, and puts up with all of my S. And she's going to make a perfect wife. I love you, baby girl. Could the dirty Germans tell her what I'm going to do to her on our honeymoon in Germany? Thanks, guys, and keep up the awesome show. That from Chris.
Yeah, he's going to show you the quick way to make what we call the German chocolate cake.
Yeah, so maybe his Slippy is a Karpfen? Yeah, see, it's a little, it's a specialty dish here in Germany.
Yeah, he's going to show you the skin gherkin.
Yeah. Gherkin.
Yeah, jerkin the gherkin.
Yeah.
Subject, Black Lavender's birthday, bitches. Ola Macholos, it's my 31st birthday, blah, blah, blah. Hits a blunt. Hey, Teddy P, I need to get you out here to Kansas and hunt some Midwestern women. Teddy, thick white women as far as the eye can see.
Nice.
And the dirty Germans tell my girl how Black Lavender going to handle that big old booty. Thanks, fellas, and keep up the great work.
Yeah, he's going to slap one butt cheek and watch it go back and forth like a waterbed for 20 minutes.
Yeah, since the end is that, so lavender's going to cover you in an essential oil.
Oh, yeah, homemade.
Yeah. It comes from the earth.
Yeah, it says lavender oil, nothing to worry about.
It's so sticky.
Guys, today is my wife Kayla's 33rd birthday as a new convert to the men's room. This is for sure the best or second best gift she'll get today. Could you please give her a big old bong rip and the dirty Germans talking about her favorite soda? Thanks, guys.
What is it?
Doesn't say.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, they like to call me Jolt.
Yeah, well, I hope you're ready for some Mountain Dew.
Or the old Hawaiian punch, but that doesn't go in your mouth.
Yeah, somebody puts the ginger in the ale.
Pull my root beer.
Guys, want to wish Mark a happy 37th birthday, whether your penis is too small, and the dirty Germans talking about planting corn. Thanks, guys. That from Aaron.
Yeah, I'll be planting corn directly into your anus.
Yeah, sometimes the hardest part about planting the corn is getting through the maze.
Yeah.
Maze. Yep.
All the guys, can I get a birthday wish to my wonderful son of 38 years and the dirty Germans, please, with a delicious fish sandwich. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Fish sandwich.
Fish sandwich.
Do I get a fish sandwich?
Yeah, if we play our cards tonight, tonight we'll both be enjoying a fish sandwich.
Yeah, I want mine with extra tartar sauce.
Oh, it's coming right up.
Yeah, just wipe it off your cheek.
Why is there relish in it?
Yeah, that seems gross.
Yeah.
Like somebody licking their thumb and then wiping tartar sauce off your cheek.
I got it.
That's hot.
All but y'all, give you a birthday shout out to my mom, Patty. She's a nurse turning the big 60 today. Listens to your show religiously. So can we get the Dirty Germans to show a little birthday loving for the nurses out there? Thanks, guys, and rock on.
Yeah, I'm glad you like scrubs, because I plan on scrubbing part of you later.
Yeah, it's the best part about these nurses is they're the only people dirtier than us.
Yeah.
They don't even try to be.
You don't mind blood, semen, and fecal matter. All three will be included tonight.
Yeah, happy 60.
Hey, guys, want to give a birthday shout-out to the finest mother of two, an incredible dip maker and wife of one of Seattle's most notoriously difficult and asinine men. Yeah. Happy 45th birthday, that from her husband, Thrill. Could you please
that's right.
give her your penis is too small, and a very happy Chinooka.
Happy Chinooka.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Robin. Ted, I got a funny birthday story about Steve's wife's birthday. I'll tell you off the air, though. In a couple minutes here. This is just me.
They were telling me earlier.
It's just me being just typical me, because I'm a freaking idiot.
All right, that sounds bad.
It is bad. Subject, sex. Gentlemen, I wish I'd been able to send this yesterday. I'm not sure. Let's see here. My first time with my ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend. Try and follow along. My high school girlfriend was bisexual. We didn't go out very long and never ended up going all the way. Her ex-girlfriend, right before me, it turns out, had a thing for me too. Now, this girl was just ridiculously beautiful, and having met her a couple times before, I definitely had a thing for her as well. A few weeks after breaking up with my girlfriend, this girl, her ex, is waiting by my car when I got off work. Asked if I want to go to the lake. Hell yeah. So we spend the afternoon at the lake, sexual tension kind of rising. Driving back, she out of nowhere asks if we want to go someplace and have sex. Heart-pounding, dry mouth, feelings down below, I managed to say yes. Well, my car's too small, no place comes to mind, but she says she knows a place and gives me directions. We drive to our ex-mutual's house. Her and her family are on vacation. She got the spare key, and the rest is history. Couldn't have asked for a better or more exciting first time. We never dated, but continued to hook up periodically over the years, and many more times in our ex's house. Best sex I've ever had. Still great friends to this day. Cheers, guys. That from James. And one more. As far as the air fryer is concerned, gentlemen, my longtime roommate and I are proud owners of an Instapot, and this year for Christmas, she bought us the Instapot air fryer kit. This consists of a lid that simply replaces the Instapot lid and other stuff that makes this thing work. We'd heard you guys waxing poetic about the air fryer and the miracle that is the last year, so it seemed like the right choice. Well, Tuesday night, she had found some of those frozen crab poppers at the grocery store. We made these as our first trial with this beast. Suffice to say, the result was stupendous. It probably doesn't hold a candle to Thrill's Cuisinart, but it does a fine job for anyone who already owns an Instapot. Beer and air fryers, guys. That from Dennis.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you. Thank you, folks.
I thought we were doing crab and lobster today, man.
The ocean was shut down today.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hate it when that.
Man, it's COVID, so now even the fish had to, go somewhere else.
Yeah, the crustaceans.
Yes, all the crustaceans. You got to get out of the ocean, fellas. I don't know where to tell you to go.
I'll tell you what, Miles, the color of that energy drink, I feel like you're drinking a White Claw.
That is,
I wish it had alcohol in it.
So obviously, when you think about American foods, we talked about it earlier, you think about the portion size.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's also a lot of American foods that the world all around loves. Now, obviously, we're going to have certain things that go, there's a lot of exchange between us and Canada, us and Mexico.
Sure.
We're all neighbors.
Right.
But there's a lot of stuff people love. Number one on the list.
In fact, I went to Mexico to borrow a cup of sugar. That's how close we are as neighbors.
Yeah. I went up to Canada to get some gravy.
Oh, he's talking about booger sugar.
Oh, you thought I meant edible sugar. No, I meant cocaine.
Yeah.
You thought I meant brown gravy?
Are we all missing something?
Right. Like, what did it say by in Canada? That's why they closed the border. Right? So these are foods that people all over the world love from America. Number one, pretty simple, Heinz tomato ketchup.
You know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess we are the home of ketchup, aren't we?
But Heinz specifically.
Correct.
Like mustard is, I'm sure
mustard,
English, German.
English in England, it's obviously huge. Mustard anywhere they eat a lot of sausages.
Like the home of it. You know what I mean? Like we're mustard itself instead of just the seed.
But the first time I went to England, it was like 20, 30 years ago, and I got a burger there, and I'd asked for ketchup because it's just not standard like it is here. And this woman hemmed and hawed. She's looking around like it was a weird request. She disappears into the kitchen. She walks back out of the kitchen, and they brought a full metal bowl. The bowl was full of ketchup, and then this silver bowl was on top of a lace doily on top of a silver plate. And I was like, ma'am, if any American asks you for ketchup, just hand us the bottle, dog. Like, it's cool.
You don't have to do all
this.
They still don't do it.
No,
like
not at all.
The serving dish is smaller, but like they still don't just give you a bottle. They'll give you a little thing of ketchup.
Are there other bottles on the table, though?
Oh, sure.
You know, like
HP
vinegar
sauce.
and stuff like
HP,
that?
vinegar, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So it's not the idea of it's not cool to put a bottle
No,
on the
it's
table.
not that at all.
No.
It's just ketchup's not standard there like it is here.
Right, and you're right. Like the sausage roll is big in England, and right, so that's always going to be mustard.
Mustard, right.
And then most fish and chips, you're just putting vinegar on it, or the brown sauce as they call it.
Okay.
Trust me, our buddy Arlo White, he put out a picture of him eating a breakfast Sammy, or whatever they call it.
Sando.
And he had ketchup, and I mean, all the English people were like, "Where's the brown sauce? What are you doing with ketchup?"
Remember, I went to America, kids.
Yeah, right. Next on the list, deep dish Chicago style pizza.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad people like that.
Yeah, well, and, around the world, there's different versions of pizza. Obviously, the American version's made it out there. But, right, if you've never been to, deep dish is going to be like, oh, my goodness.
It's because a slice is a meal.
I'll give you 2 quick warnings on pizza if you're traveling abroad, if we could ever do that again. If you go to Canada and you ask for a pizza, just know that blue cheese will be included in the mixture of the cheese.
Oh, that's standard?
That's pretty standard.
Damn.
Yes. The other thing is, if you go to Mexico and you order a pizza.
Don't eat it.
With pepperoni or whatever you think, it's not going to be pepperoni. It's going to be sliced hot dogs. So it's almost better just to get a cheese pizza if you go to Mexico.
I think I'd take hot dog pizza over blue cheese pizza. I hate
for
blue
you,
cheese.
I understand. I would say this, my experience in Mexico, unless it is an American-owned business, if they offer American-style stuff, it's true only in name. Remember I told you about the burgers? Now?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, it's just get Mexican food in Mexico. You're good.
Next on the list, Miles, you love this. You get it all the time.
Chicken wings.
If you go to this place.
Ooh. If I go to this place, I get it all the time.
It's your standard order.
Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
People love the Big Mac. It's traveled the world. Obviously, McDonald's is not just in Europe. I mean, you're talking Asia, Africa, all these different countries, and people really enjoy the Big Mac.
Algonia.
Yeah. Mike's got a story coming up in headlines about a guy who broke coronavirus protocol, quarantine, and drove 100 miles to go to a McDonald's to get a Big Mac.
All right.
Dang.
I mean, he got his car impounded. I mean, he got arrested, all for a Big Mac.
Yeah. Well, our buddy Ron over in Belfast, he told me about when the Krispy Kreme opened up over there. He was like, you wouldn't believe the lines.
Didn't you say people waited in the line for hours?
Yeah, like craziness. All right, this one kind of caught me off guard. It's a cereal.
Is it a sweet cereal or one of the...
Frosted Flakes?
Yes, Frosted Flakes.
That's
People
the standard, though.
To us.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't see that one. Like, because there's other stuff on here that you got to cook it. It was like Frosted Flakes. All right.
I think a lot of places, they don't add sugar in advance.
Well,
right?
also
so when you go to England, they'll put in, would you like a lump? And they'll spread. But in the States, they're like, look, if you're going to put sugar on it, we'll do it for you.
I don't
sugar
know.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had just plain cornflakes lately. Don't do that.
No.
I did it in a hotel I was staying in. They had the little continental breakfast thing, and that was the only cereal they had left because I got there at like 9:50 and it was closing to 10. So I decided to get a bowl of cornflakes. God, they're awful.
Yeah, it's like eating crispy,
awful.
dead skin.
They're awful.
All right, pick a dessert from America that the rest of the world loves.
Cheesecake.
You're exactly right. New York style cheesecake, man. Everybody likes it. It's delicious. Another classic for children and people and adults later in the night.
Chicken nuggets?
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Really got after it there.
That is a fine combo. Real simple, real delicious.
Is peanut butter American?
Well, George Washington Carver, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. I mean, there's peanut sauce, which is close,
a lot
but
of
that's something
other...
different.
But that's peanuts, and then they make a sauce. You have a lot of countries do marmalades and all that crap. We're just like, no, we don't want the healthy parts. Just give us the
we want peanut butter and
juice.
jelly.
Right.
Again, this is a list of American foods people love all over the world. Simple, the BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
All right.
Which you can't really go wrong with. Oreos makes the list. If you travel the world, especially to Asia, they have some pretty exotic flavors and stuff, which I'd like to try.
Yeah, I do that with the Kit Kat over there.
Drink-wise, the Cosmopolitan. Yeah.
Makes you feel highfalutin.
Yeah,
Makes me feel real drunk real quick.
Right, it was started by a guy in Manhattan and made it across the world. Coca-Cola's on the list.
Without a doubt, right?
That's pretty simple. Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Good for Ben &
But
Jerry.
specifically the cookie dough ice cream.
Look, they're not wrong.
They don't have a flavor that's bad.
They don't. Tater tots.
Cool.
So, right, because when you think about Europe and stuff, you have pommes frites, you have like the original
Chips.
French fry, right, chips, this and that. But tater tots are exclusively American. The hot dog makes the list.
Sure.
Everybody loves them. Eggs Benedict. That was started in, I want to say, New York City.
I would have guessed like that came from England or something.
Based on the Benedict.
Right, so you're right. The hollandaise sauce is French.
Yes.
But I want to say it was made...
by Benedict Arnold.
No, we let him go.
No, by Johnny Eggs.
Johnny Eggs.
Yeah, you got the names wrong.
Waldorf salad, of course, from the Hotel Waldorf Astoria. And then, Miles, you're right. Buffalo wings make the list.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to make sure that got around the world. People need to try that.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. Buffalo wings are delicious.
Now the next thing you know, they're going to be all about the ranch.
Right. Well, that's why Korean fried chicken is so good in their wings. Because they use cornstarch. Because you had all the American GIs over there, so they wanted wings, but they don't use flour.
Right.
That's why it has a different crunch.
Look at you with the history.
That's I know my top and wing knowledge right there. Thank you, head chef. We appreciate it. You are listening to The Men's Room.
New on Curiosity Stream, she was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on the spy who stole the atom bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit CuriosityStream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at WeConsiderWA.org.
Well, great balls of fire, Bubba. What happened, Buford? That crazy son of a Sal blew right through that four-way stop on Main Street and plowed into my cowboy Cadillac.
Your what?
My pickup truck. And I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, Ted. Oh, quit your bitching, Buford, and talk with those side busters at the Advocates Law Firm. When I got busted up last month, well, shoot, they made sure those snakes at the insurance company played fair.
Boy, howdy. Even that creepy so-and-so Kyle earned his keep.
So if you get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
You're in the men's room. 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
Coming up in minutes, we will drink, we will toast for the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. But first, a quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, the European Food Safety Agency has ruled that mealworms are officially safe to eat.
Well, we know they're safe to eat. It's that we don't want to eat them.
Right.
I mean, you can eat a moth, but you don't want to.
Right. It's not going to kill me to do so. Just tell me if you're going to log it as a food group.
Right. That's the difference. Like, we know. It's fine. I just want to eat mealworms.
I mean, they call them mealworms.
Because they're really their meal.
Really?
That's why a chow's called a chow.
That's fact.
That's sad but true.
That is a true fact. In an extremely rare incident, a male orangutan has taken care of his youngest daughter after her mom...
Come on, Mike.
I tried so hard to get through it. Okay.
So it's a single father orangutan.
Correct.
And he's taking care of
his daughter, and that's actually fairly rare.
Oh, really?
Usually after the mother dies, the male just bails out.
Oh, damn. Come on, orangutan. You gotta be better than that, man.
That's ladies' work. I'm out.
You better hope your mama don't die.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I thought they were the compassionate.
Right. They're supposed to be like this lazy, non-crappy primate, right?
Intelligent, somewhat emotional, I guess. They got some heartstrings in there. Nope. This is a very rare incident that a dad orangutan stepped up after the mom died.
Now, wait, it's in a zoo?
Yes.
That's why. People are looking. Hey, remember, Junior, we're out in the wild. Your ass is on your own. Those goddamn people looking at me every day. So, yeah, act like you love me. Yeah.
I'm watching you, Rufus.
Yay. That's all that is. Peer pressure.
A math teacher in Florida was arrested when she was found in her car with meth.
But why did they arrest her?
She was passed out.
No, well, she's a meth teacher.
Exactly.
She teaches mathematics.
I could not help but find that irony.
Oh, she's selling drugs. You got to know fractions.
You know, it's a good point. The only people I know that know the metric system off the top of their head sell drugs.
All right, students, how many ounces are in a gram?
Ms. Smith, why don't you ever wear sleeves?
Mike, it's grams in an ounce.
Oh, of course. Sorry, my bad.
Weak ass.
Mrs. White, can I have some of your sandwich?
Because you've been chewing it all class.
Right. She's so hungry. Class was over in 10 minutes.
Yeah. We never see her take a bite, but she's always chewing.
Do you need some Proactive? A new study found that there's no such thing as too much exercise. I disagree. Do another study. Do a follow-up study that says that there is such a thing as too much exercise.
Okay, marathons. Because people are under this false assumption that a dude ran 26 miles through the sand to deliver a message.
Right.
I'm going bull crap on that. What did he do after he delivered the message?
Died.
Too much exercise, homie.
Right.
Well, he didn't train well.
That's a good point. He also didn't run the whole way, I'm telling you.
And it was through sand. That would
There's
suck.
no chance he ran all the way because there's no way to get the message forward. So when you deliver this message to some self-important muckety-muck back in the day, I'd look at it and be like, yeah, I ran all the way here.
Right.
All 26, because you can't disprove it.
Through the doggone desert.
And now people train based on his lie.
And now nobody can actually call him on it because now he's dead. I think he played dead. Victory!
Are they still looking? Can I get it now?
They can't call me on it. Keep on the lookout for the latest candy craze. Are you ready for this?
Oh, no.
Kit Kat Thins.
What are they? Are they just tinier versions?
Yes, they are thinner Kit Kats. Not
Do they
tinier,
have less
but
calories?
thinner.
Yes, because there's less of it. probably.
Right, good. So I can eat twice the amount of them.
Boom!
This is what's going to happen, right?
Well, it's like Oreo thins, where maybe you only get 3 Oreos.
Right.
Now you get 5.
Right.
You know, it's...
Exactly. You're going to eat until you're satisfied with your Kit Kat.
I know. I've tried this route with stuff, and it's like, this is BS.
Right.
We're just eating twice the amount now.
Right.
They know that.
Right. I got a box of like little pre-packaged Pringle containers. They come with like...
Oh, little tiny ones,
Yeah,
right?
they come with like 7 chips. Yes, I knocked down 2 or 3 of those in a sitting.
So I ate 3 cans.
Right.
But they just said tiny. It's okay.
Right. It's all right because I'm portioning.
Yeah. Well, dude, back in the day, they came out with like this cookie line that was like, it has 0 fat. Was it like the Snackwells or whatever?
Yeah.
And I mean, people rushed to the store to buy it, and it was like, it has 0 fat. It has a ton of calories.
Right.
And this and that.
Right.
And newsflash, as long as it has 0.9 of whatever, they can say 0.
Right, that's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. The Wienermobile is hiring new drivers.
You know what, man? They have new drivers every year. I guess it's not one of those jobs where you do it once and want to do it again.
And look, I don't know much about the Wienermobile game, but I would think if I have drivers that I can trust to drive it, and I don't mean like doing something stupid, but I mean parking this thing somewhere. Those are the people I want to keep.
Yeah.
It's not like it has great sight lines.
Exactly.
It's a ridiculously long vehicle.
Right, you got to figure this. I think they said it was like $35,000 a year or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you're basically driving around the country the whole year.
Right.
They're putting you up in hotels.
Yeah.
You're not paying for gas. You're not paying for
And everyone's happy to see you.
You're just driving around the country. You show up. You park that thing wherever, and then you continue on. It's like being a roadie in a band. You know what I mean? You're just there. The wiener's the attraction.
Right.
But
Right, it has nothing to do with you.
You're just taking it on tour.
Yeah. Ta-da. A new survey found 67% of people are trying to make more quote-unquote micro goals for 2021, which are less ambitious, but more doable than your average New Year's resolution.
It's probably a smart thing
I was going
to
to say,
do.
that's a good call.
Right.
And lucky for you, we have the 10 micro goals people set for 2021. So it's time to go down the list. What do you guys think would be on the 10 micro goals of 2021?
Like save money, but as you micro goal it, like, okay, if I spend $20 a check, I'll only spend 18.
Okay. Ted, any guesses?
Read a book.
Reading a book, okay?
Read a page of a book.
Right. Miles?
Just maybe be a little more active without being specific about it.
Okay, so here are the 10 micro goals people set for 2021. Number 10, walk or bike places instead of driving.
Okay.
All right.
Which isn't bad. If you're close enough to town, walk on in there, go to a restaurant. Maybe walk in and go to the bar. Go to I had a gas station that I'd go to, just a little convenience store. I'd walk there, get a tall boy, then walk back and drink.
Or eat dinner at home.
Respect that.
Eat dinner at home, and then when you're done, go out and walk around for 45 minutes.
Right. Exactly. Enjoy the night. It's fantastic. Number 9, swap healthier ingredients into foods.
Okay, that's easy. Right.
Exactly.
I use zoodles instead of whatever the hell for my lasagna.
Right.
Don't feed that to me, but I know people can do that.
I've put some impossible meats into my chilies that are fantastic. When the meat is not the main factor, the impossible stuff's fantastic.
Sure.
It's great. 10 micro goals people set for 2021. Number 8, prep some meals in advance.
Hey, now.
I try to do that, but I can never keep on it.
You do a good job all the time. You bring in lunch a ton. That means you ate that the night before and you put it in a container and you brought it in. I mean,
you do better at that than anyone else on this show.
That's meal prep.
100%.
I suppose
you're not thinking about it right. You made dinner. You have leftovers. You choose to eat your leftovers. You bring it in for lunch.
Right.
So even though you don't think of it as meal prep, that's essentially what you did.
It's the same as making a sandwich in the morning and packing a lunch. You just did it the night before.
Right.
Did it more efficiently. Didn't waste any food.
Okay. Because that's the thing. That's what I picture it as. Okay, on Sunday, I'm going to make a pot of rice, and I'm going to portion it out for 5 different days, and then we're going to do salad.
You went rice.
You don't eat meatloaf one night and then have it the next night for dinner for your leftovers.
Sure.
Because you just had it. But it doesn't seem to bother me to come in and have like a meatloaf sandwich the next day
for lunch.
Finish them. I just wanted something different for dinner. That's all.
Would you have turkey dinner the day after Thanksgiving?
No, but
would you have a turkey sandwich?
Yeah. Damn right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same difference.
And it's great. You love it. That's like the best part.
I'm a weirdo. I've eaten turkey chili every night this week.
All right.
I made it on Sunday. I don't know why I didn't bring it in for lunch.
You can also freeze some of that stuff too, especially with chili.
You could, but he's eating it.
You could, yeah.
You freeze it when you don't eat it
because it's delicious.
10 micro goals people set for 2021. Number 7, meditate for a few minutes every day. Which honestly is not a bad plan at all. Clear the mind a little bit, focus on the things that are important, especially when you're done for the day, which would be when I would think to do it. You come in, you do your work, you're focused on your work and all that. When you go home, meditate for half a second, get work out of your brain. What is done is done. You can't do any more of it tonight. It's not going to happen. So just focus on enjoying and relaxing when you can.
Now, in theory, that is great. With 2 little kids at home, my quote-unquote meditation, I mean, and it's just a thing, but still, like, they're in bed at 9. The wife will probably fall asleep by 10. So at about 11 o'clock, that's when I take my first legitimate deep breath.
Right.
So it's always a late night. I will watch the news. I watch whatever late night TV show. And then at 1, I go to bed.
Right.
I can only do it in the morning.
Just starting out fresh and getting the day right.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason, when I get home, I'm just like, all right, like once everything's done, I don't know if you got to do laundry or cook dinner, but like once it's done, it's like, I'm like, I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes and meditate. I just want to veg out and watch the tube.
Fair.
Yeah, just shut your brain down one way. That's why people do yoga. That's why people go running. That's why people take walks. It's a different way to meditate.
Exactly.
But it's an active form of clearing your brain.
Right. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting down cross-legged and oming.
And you're right. And I walk home. So that's almost like meditation.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
That is.
You don't have baby goats on your back when you get home. First thing I do.
Mike's got full-size goats.
Yeah, Mike's tough. These are full-grown mountain goats.
Get on there, fella.
Number 6, get outside more.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just exercise. Sometimes it's getting that vitamin D, getting some fresh air.
And again, it depends where you live. It's not about the temperature. It's about precipitation. So rain becomes prohibitive where if it snows, you can still go outside.
Right.
Kids to play in the snow. They don't want to play in the rain.
If it's cold, you don't want to be out too terrible long. If it's way too hot, you want to get back inside. Right. Yeah, right. So, like I said, it's prohibitive, but we can make it happen. 10 micro goals people set for 2021. Number 5, taking vitamins. I feel like I'm starting to get, after I just passed the 30 round, I feel like I'm starting to get to vitamin age.
I
start taking some supplements, man, get some calcium at night.
I seriously would consult your doctor before you do that. Because certain things you don't need.
That is fair.
Certain things you just don't need. Mm-hmm. Certain things you do need. We need vitamin D here. A lot of people do.
Absolutely.
They don't in San Diego.
Right.
So don't just randomly go, I'll take something. I mean, you need to know why you're taking what you're taking.
That's fair. Not bad at all. Number 4, drink more water.
I'm pretty good about it. But usually it's in the morning chugging after a night of drinking.
Right. I feel like that's fairly standard advice really to anybody. I don't think that that's really a resolution, more of just doctor's orders. Guys, just drink more water.
It's water.
Right.
I mean, speeds up your metabolism.
It is crazy. Some people just, for whatever, they just can't drink water.
Absolutely. The 10 micro goals people set for 2021. Number 3, eat more nutritious food for lunch.
I mean, I should, but I know I'm not going to.
Kind of goes back to prepping meals in advance.
It does, but if you are going to go to that well of not eating the best or maybe eating more carbohydrates or whatever, do that at breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
Because your body's still active and it's still burning calories and you're still moving.
Right,
you might
right,
want
right.
to cut back on your dinner a little bit as far as your carbohydrates or the fatty foods or
Because you
whatever.
probably don't do anything
But your
after
body's burning that all day. There's nothing wrong with going to McDonald's for lunch. You just don't want to go there at 11 o'clock at night and have like a fourth meal.
Exactly.
That's Taco Bell, dog.
Yeah, right?
Number 2, maintain my weight.
Yeah.
It's not losing weight. It's not getting ripped. It's merely I want a flat plane throughout
What did you weigh in
2021.
high school?
Me, 180.
What do you weigh now?
Like anywhere from 185 to 192.
Okay. I weigh the same that I weighed in high school, 195.
I put on a few since high school.
Ted weighs less.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, you put
I
in
was
the
really
work.
high up there.
Yeah, but that's why you played it right.
Right.
Every time you go to a reunion, Ted, you look great. Like, damn right I do.
When we go, it's like, Jesus, dude, what happened? Serious.
Okay.
That's not a lie. It's not even jokes. It's not even funny.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And this is the number 1 micro goal that people set for themselves in 2021.
Dosing.
We've danced all the way around it. Eat less takeout or fast food. Prepare your meals. And to be honest with you, I've been on that one as well. This for me, as it's already been said, is the year more home cooked stuff.
I think it might happen more this year only because people have gotten more used to it because of 2020.
Sure.
Right? Places closed down and all that. But if I had my druthers, F that, man.
I'm tired of cooking. I just cooked for a year straight. F all you. I want to go out and sit down, have a beer, and have a cute waitress ask me if I want another one.
Yeah. I told you my big one is just if I buy it, eat it.
Yes.
Yes.
Man,
That's not a bad
Wasting,
plan.
like, I don't know. It's one thing for the nutrition side, but God, I feel like an idiot when you throw out food that you
Don't waste your food, man.
A Pennsylvania woman got drunk and decided to pay her ex a visit. I'll tell you how that went 1 hour from now.
Okay, thank you, Mike Hogg. We appreciate it. Headlines are on the way 1 hour from now. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This. We'll take caller 9 at 206-421-ROCK. All right, have we made it to drinking time?
New on Curiosity Stream.
Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean you can't.
Watch Earth's greatest minds forge our path to a better tomorrow. It's engineering the future. And Jaws, Star Wars, The Godfather, E.T. The biggest movies have even bigger music. From King Kong to The Dark Knight. See how musicians scored Hollywood's greatest hits on great film composers' music of the movies. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.